Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to New Orleans, Louisiana. This is the King of the Ring. And we are gonna shock the system and bring this show to life, ladies and gentlemen. It's Adam Cole kicking us off in New Orleans. The city that never sleeps is certainly not going to sleep on this show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, where we will crown a brand new King of the Ring. The main event of the evening, Andrade Cien Almas versus Daniel Bryan. But there is so much more in between. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Always a pleasure to have you. And this crowd is more than fired up right now. Adam Cole about to do battle for faction supremacy. But there's much more. There is so much more than just faction supremacy on the line in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Because this is all about the Tag Team Championships. And Finn Balor is representing the Bullet Club. Adam Cole representing the Undisputed Era. And the winner of this match sends their team to a Tag Team Championship match later tonight. There is just so much on the line. And these two, well, they do not see eye to eye whatsoever. Finn Balor and Adam Cole have been at each other's throats for weeks and months. And well, as what is always the case with the Bullet Club and the Undisputed Era, they never ever travel alone. And so guess what? You mess with one, you get all three. And in the case of these two men, well, they messed with each other, and then it was warfare and chaos all round. Finn Balor is here, the leader of the Bullet Club. And this crowd is rather split, to be honest. They seem to be happy to see Finn Balor. They seem to be happy to see Mr. Money in the Bank, Adam Cole. But who will reign supreme? It's all about professional wrestling here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All about that bell-to-bell action. And we are more than happy to bring it to ya, live, all around the world. Man, what a way to start. What a way to kick the show into overdrive early on. Adam Cole versus Finn Balor. Here we go. Two men lock up in the center of the ring. You can hear the crowd chanting for Finn Balor. As I said, both of these men incredibly popular. Adam Cole backed up, shot off into the ropes by Balor, who nails him with a drop kick. And first blood to Balor as he double foot stomp down onto the gut of Adam Cole. Look at these, burying these elbows right into the head of Adam Cole. No love lost whatsoever. You see both the logos on both these men representing both of their factions. And look out, oh, beautiful back body press there by Adam Cole. It's a real game of one-upsmanship so far. And oh no, Adam Cole just slaps the taste out of Finn Balor's mouth. Not a hell of a lot of respect shown there from Adam Cole. Oh, look out, what a shot. What another shot there from Adam Cole. Forearms Right to the jaw of Balor. Balor's going to fight back with a chop of his own. Sends him into the corner. And Balor follows up. Another chop. Rolls him through. This is vintage Finn Balor. And Balor is cooking here. Oh, look out for Balor throwing that forearm. Oh, Adam Cole answers back with a top of his own. Then sends Balor into the corner. And he shows him that he can hit him in the corner as well. Real game of one-upsmanship. A lot of people really enjoy both of the work of these factions. And you can hear it in the crowd. Raucous reception. Huge atmosphere around. And look at that shot from Adam Cole. And again. And Balor now. He fires back. And Balor's coming back at Cole here. Finn Balor lines up Adam Cole. Sends him into the corner. Not really where you want to be. Tosses him to the outside. Adam Cole skinned the cat, but Balor saw him coming and then drop kicked him right off the apron. And Finn Balor is absolutely firing here. Adam Cole struggling to get back up to his feet. And Finn Balor takes flight. Electric start. Finn Balor takes flight to the outside of the ring. And is taking it to Adam Cole. Referee asking him to get back in the ring. This is not no disqualification. There is countouts. Cole got rid of him and laced him with a boot right to the face. And now Cole trying to make Finn Balor tap out here. But Balor has an answer for it. Got out of the way. And then Finn Balor picked him up on his shoulders. Gutbuster. And that is going to take the air right out of the lungs of Adam Cole here. And now look out. DDT from Finn Balor. DDT from Finn Balor down into the cover. Is that enough? One. Referee's got a perfect position on it. And Cole kicks out. But it's a 2.9. And Finn Balor going to go to work on Adam Cole. Man, what a hot start here in New Orleans. The king of the ring. What a shot right to the solar plexus. Is able to break up that arm lock that Finn Balor had. And what the hell is this? Oh my God. He just jacked the head, the top of the head, right into the canvas. And Finn Balor just kicks out. My goodness me. Adam Cole may have turned the tide of this match right there. And Cole again. Another slap. And now Cole, he sees blood now. He can smell it. He can taste it in the water, and he's hammering away on Finn Balor. Finn Balor, what a shot to the midsection again. And Cole, again with those chops and the forearms. The strikes landing clean on Balor. But a reversal, and Finn Balor, shot to the midsection, collapses Cole over. And then he drills him in the side of the head. And Balor might be feeling it now. Balor turns him around. Look out. Might be thinking Bloody Sunday. Can he get him up and down? Yes, he can. Gets him up and down for Bloody Sunday. Into the cover. Cole is in enormous trouble. The Bullet Club going to... I thought they were going to challenge for the Tag Team Championships. But alas, Adam Cole holds on somehow. Oh, God. Another shot right to the chest of Adam Cole. But Cole, he's going to fight back here. And now Adam Cole slamming Finn Balor's head off the turnbuckle. But Balor reverses, gives him one of his own. Gives him one of his own, and Balor hooks him up. German suplex, collapses him over. Balor's not going to give him time to breathe though. Balor's going to pick him up. Look out. Got him. 1916. 1916. Right down onto the back of the neck. No, he can't get him. Oh my God. How close was that? Balor now sending him in. Unbelievable match so far. Double shot from Balor. Double shot from Balor. And now Balor stalking Adam Cole. Cole is weary. Cole doesn't have much left, but he's got enough just to fight back. Cole just enough to fight back. Off the ropes. Oh my God. Last Cole. Last call. Got him. That's it. Balor's out. Balor's out cold. No, he kicks out. Unbelievable. Both men laying it all on the line. Faction warfare. Tag team gold. It's all here to start the show. Adam Cole has snapped here. Balor's trying to cover up, but Cole with just a barrage of closed fists to the dome. Cole, oh, what a chop that was from Cole. What a chop that was from Cole. Sends Balor into the corner, and Cole is just picking his heart here now. Just picking Finn Balor apart. Balor collapses out of the corner, falls down into a heap. And oh, another forearm, and that really rocked Finn Balor. Oh, Cole again. Balor is going to have to dig down deep here, because Mr. Money in the Bank is doing bits right now. Sends him down to the canvas, and oh no, he moved out of the way. He moved out of the way. Finn Balor got him up. Oh, what a shot to the head. What a shot to the head. And Balor sees his opportunity now. Balor sees his opportunity now. He might be thinking coup de grace, and he nails it though. Cole out of the way. Cole out of the way again. Last Cole nails him, but Cole ain't done there. Adam Cole ain't done there. Throws him into the corner. Oh, another shot to the knee. Collapses him down. What is this? What is this? Oh my God! Panama Sunrise. 1, 2, and Adam Cole wins an instant classic. Unbelievable. What a match to start the show, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Cole has done it for his team. Balor misses the coup de grace. Last call, and then this. And ain't nobody getting out of that. Panama Sunrise drops Balor on his head and eliminates any chance the Bullet Club had of getting their hands on some gold here tonight. And there you see them. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly are readying themselves. They'll take on the Street Profits later tonight. Absolutely extraordinary start to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. New Orleans still on their feet, and they will remain that way, because we are going to have the first of our championship matches now. It is time to go to war. Massive atmosphere, big fight feel for every single match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Raymond Rowe has burst onto the scene like very few before him. It was set to be a face-off between Lars Sullivan and Braun Strowman, but it was Raymond Rowe who knocked Sullivan out clean backstage, walked out, got right in the face of Braun Strowman and knocked him out as well. And then it was Braun Strowman who would challenge Raymond Rowe to an Intercontinental Championship match. And here we are. The crowd is up for this one. Raymond Rowe is demanding respect, commanding respect, and he may well just take it here tonight. King of the Ring on fire already. And here we go. The reigning, defending Intercontinental Champion Braun Strowman storms into New Orleans, roars into the air, and Braun Strowman has eyes for one man. Look at this. Strowman not taking his eyes off Raymond Rowe. He ain't gonna mess around here. It's a battle of these giants. And it's all about the Intercontinental Championship. This is as good as it gets. New Orleans roars with the champ. But will he be roaring after this fight? You get the feeling this ain't gonna be pretty. And this ain't gonna take very long. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Raymond Rowe has burst onto the scene, has demanded his spot, and in his first match here is challenging for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Strowman, no theatrics, just hands the title over. The referee shows Raymond Rowe. He knows that's what it's all about. And we know that's what it's all about. So how about we have a fight? Rowe, Strowman, let's do it. Underway, second match of the night, and Roman, oh look out. Rowe went straight at Braun Strowman, but he was flipped over. And Strowman now trying to hammer away on Rowe, but he fights back. And Strowman has seldom felt power like this. And that headbutt, the third headbutt of all of them, was the only one that rocked him. And this one is off to a chaotic start. Look at these hands that are being thrown here early on. Strowman going after Rowe. But Rowe now, he's firing back. Braun Strowman is rocked up against the ropes here. And now Rowe, he tosses Strowman to the outside. Rowe he tosses him to the outside, and now Raymond Rowe, he's going to go through the ropes, oh my God! He goes through the ropes, takes out Braun Strowman. Raymond Rowe is matching him for power, and he's beating him by speed as well. Referees at a count of 3, and look at this. Raymond Rowe, what is he doing? He's on the apron! Oh my God! He drops the elbow from the apron to the floor. And Raymond Rowe, oh look out! Strowman with a counter. You didn't think he was going to go down without a fight, did ya? Braun Strowman, oh, sends him into the stairs, and this is already chaotic. And Braun Strowman knows the referee's at a count of 5. He might be looking for the count out here. No, he's not. He would never do that. Braun Strowman ain't in the business of count-out victories. He's in the business of destroying people. And Braun Strowman... Uh-oh. What is he thinking? What is Braun Strowman doing here? Braun Strowman has him up on the steel barricade! And he just drove him straight through it! It's absolute chaos! Referees at a count of 6. And at a count of 7 now. Braun Strowman has driven Raymond Rowe through the steel barricade at ringside. Strowman now looking to finish off Raymond Rowe in the ring now. It can only end in the ring. Left hand, right hand to the body, collapses it down. And now Strowman, look out, no, Raymond Rowe! Raymond Rowe just tossed Braun Strowman to the outside. And oh no, Rowe sent him in to the barricade. And now what's Raymond Rowe doing? Look out! Oh my God! They're destroying the whole arena! Raymond Rowe and Braun Strowman are destroying the entire arena in the name of the Intercontinental Championship. Rowe sends him back in the ring. Rowe sends him back in the ring. Strowman's rocked here. Shot to the leg again. And Rowe chopping down the tree. Everything he does hurts. But Strowman hurts maybe more. Strowman, he might have been looking. Oh my God! What a shot! Knockout shot! Knockout shot from Raymond Rowe. Rowe flicks him over. And the knee to the temple. The knee to the temple. One, it's over. Strowman hasn't moved. Strowman hasn't moved. We've got a new Intercontinental Champion. Can you believe it? Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Strowman was looking for the running power slam. It was turned away by Raymond Rowe, and a shot to the temple, and then another one has knocked out Braun Strowman. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have crowned a brand new Intercontinental Champion. There is a new monster in town, and his name is Raymond Rowe, and he now, in his first match, has captured the Intercontinental Championship. Oh my God! They destroyed the ringside area. But most importantly, he destroyed Braun Strowman. There's Big E. Oh no. Triple H not happy with how D-Generation X is tracking. Triple H saying it's not good enough. They definitely haven't been working well. Wow. Triple H with a stern warning to Big E Langston. He's messing with his history that he created with Shawn Michaels. Big E, if that isn't motivation, I don't know what is. Back live, ladies and gentlemen. In the arena. We've had time to fix the barricades and reconnect them to keep the fans at bay, but my goodness me, we could not keep Raymond Rowe and Braun Strowman at bay. Flash knockout victory for Raymond Rowe, already a new champion crown. We know we'll be crowning a new king of the ring, but could we be crowning a future world heavyweight champion right here, right now, because it is time for the Clash of the Titans. It's time for Drew McIntyre to do battle with Dave Batista. This is as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. What a combustible night we have already had here tonight. Fast-paced, in-ring action, chaotic scenes, and a new champion. What more could you possibly ask for? Drew McIntyre screams into the air. He has been on a tear, to say the very least. Kurt Angle, Aleister Black, and now Batista in his sights. The Scottish psychopath has arrived in New Orleans to further cement himself as the most dangerous man on the Raw roster, perhaps even in the entire company. But there is a major roadblock. A man who arrived back in the WWE to check some egos. Batista is here to check the ego. The Scottish psychopath. Batista is going to roll in, grab the machine gun, and try and take down this enormous man in Drew McIntyre. Batista wanted to come in. He wanted to come in and straighten out the locker room. He said some of these kids need to learn a lesson in respect, particularly Drew McIntyre. He said he disrespected Kurt Angle. He disrespected the legacy of The Undertaker. He disrespected Aleister Black. Because while Drew McIntyre didn't directly face The Undertaker, he called him an old man. He said that he was past it. He said that it absolutely meant nothing that Aleister Black defeated The Undertaker. And Batista said, well, I'll show you a thing or two about respect. And that is why we are here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Batista, Drew McIntyre, here we go. Underway again. New Orleans getting a real treat here tonight. Listen to this place, absolutely on their feet. Batista straight away sends him over the top, and Batista is fired up now. And I'll tell you what, if that isn't a message directly to Drew McIntyre, I don't know what is. But Batista was getting too fired up and he got hung up on the top rope, and now Drew McIntyre sees his opportunity. Drew McIntyre is fired up as well. If you think he's not, you're kidding yourself. And look at these vicious stomps right to the chest and the face. He doesn't care where he kicks her as long as he's kicking you. He sends him into the corner now. Batista is getting hammered away here. And look at this, Drew McIntyre is absolutely stacked here. My God. This guy is absolutely unbelievable. Hell of an athlete. But his attitude stinks. Somewhat of a trend over there on Monday Night Raw, that is for sure. And look at this, just hammering away on Batista. Batista, though, Irish whip reversal, sends him to the apron. Now Batista will look to bring him in the hard way here. Picks him up. Look at the power of Batista. And he drives Drew McIntyre down. Oh, shot right to the head. And another one. This time it's a fist, but Drew McIntyre is going to fight back with a forearm. But Batista is hammering away. And if there is one thing these two are even on, it has got to be striking. And Batista ramming the shoulder into the gut of Drew McIntyre. And now maybe a little bit of a receipt with that knee to the face. And what a show so far, ladies and gentlemen. It has been absolutely extraordinary. Off the charts, already a new champion crown as Batista looking to maim and wound the psychopath here tonight. He's going to slow the pace down now. Now this is Batista's wheelhouse. He's been on these big stages before, so has Drew McIntyre. Batista, former World Heavyweight Champion, looking to climb back to the top of the mountain because, as we know, ladies and gentlemen, Shane McMahon has promised the winner of this match a future World Heavyweight Championship match, which will be decided by Shane McMahon himself, but it is a guaranteed opportunity as Batista roars at Drew McIntyre, but he smashes him back. Two powerhouse matches in a row, given the Intercontinental Championship match that we just saw. McIntyre sends him in, and oh, look at the power of McIntyre. And he knows the crowd doesn't like him, and he knows that he doesn't care. McIntyre, oh, getting down and dirty now. Man, Drew McIntyre is just another level of athlete, isn't he? Look at him just hammering away here on Batista. McIntyre, oh God. Oh, and another shot, and another one. Batista is rocked here. Batista not quite knowing where he is, but he knows he's got to fight. And he just wraps that fist around the temple of Drew McIntyre. Oh, and an uppercut collapses him into the corner, and Batista is coming back. McIntyre had to know. He had to know that Batista was going to bring the fight here. Sends him in. Oh, and Batista takes him down. Batista knows what it takes to defeat men like Drew McIntyre. McIntyre has disrespected the entire roster. As I said, disrespected The Undertaker. Disrespected Kurt Angle. Disrespected Aleister Black. Uh-oh, he caught it. He might have been looking for the Batista bomb, but he did not find it. And now look out, Drew McIntyre. He's going to line him up. He's looking for Claymore. No! Batista just evades. Batista just evades and gets a boot of his own. Batista, a wily veteran, was wise to the Claymore kick there. And now Batista jams him in between the turnbuckle and his body. And now Batista going to drag him into the middle of the ring here. Uh-oh, he might be thinking rings of Satan here. He is! And he's got it locked in. This torturous submission move is locked in on Drew McIntyre. He dragged him to the middle of the ring. There's no escape for Drew McIntyre here. He's going to have to give it up. Batista absolutely wrenching on. Brilliant counter. Brilliant counter from Drew McIntyre. And now McIntyre picks him up. Oh my God. The sheer power of McIntyre. Drove him down with a powerbomb. Drove him down with a powerbomb and a big boot. And it has been one-upsmanship all night, and it hasn't stopped here. As McIntyre now sends him in off the ropes and just powers him down. And this is just brute strength, and he wants him to his feet. He's calling him on. McIntyre got him. Oh my God. Look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unmitigated strength from Drew McIntyre. Sends him into the corner. Much to the dismay of this crowd. And he's just throwing him around. Batista leapt up, trying to get over the top of McIntyre. But he saw it coming. And he delivered a kick right to the solar plexus. And McIntyre may have just knocked out Batista with that headbutt. And Drew McIntyre is saying, is that all you've got? Because if it is, then you are finished. Batista doesn't know where he is. McIntyre sure as hell does. And McIntyre now, oh wait a minute, Batista. Batista with a reversal and then a massive right hand takes him out of the ring. And Batista still has some fight left in him. Batista, send him off the ring post. Send him off the cold hard steel of the ring post. And it's getting down into the nitty gritty now. And look at this. Oh God. Off the steel barricade. Off the cold steel barricade. And he sends him back in the ring and he's saying, well, if that's all you've got, son, then maybe you've got a thing or two to learn here. And Batista rocks him. Rocks him with a knee. Batista is right in this fight. Make absolutely no mistake about that. And Batista now sends him into the corner. And Batista now, what is this? Batista, hammering him off the turnbuckle. There's only a very thin pad between that and cold hard steel as well. And McIntyre hooks him up, German suplex. German suplex to Batista. And now Drew McIntyre is lining him up. If he hits it, it's over. If he hits it, it's over. McIntyre with Claymore. Claymore kick. Right to the jaw. That's a clean knockout as well. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, if you think Drew McIntyre was playing around, you are wrong. It only takes one to the jaw and you're on the floor for the 3 counts. I have no words. I have no words as to how impressed I am with Drew McIntyre. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. He stood inside the ring. And now, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, no. Batista is out. Batista is out. Oh, no. Drew. For God's sake. For God's sake. Not again. Not again. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. McIntyre. The referee can't do anything. What the hell's the referee going to do? No. He's surely not going to do this. Somebody get out here and stop this, for God's sake. Drew McIntyre. No. Not again. Not again, Drew. For God's sake, no! No! We need to get some help out here. We need to get some help out here right now, ladies and gentlemen. That is just disgusting. Please, have we got medical staff anywhere? We need to go to a break. We need to go to a break. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next time we are on pay-per-view is the biggest party of the summer. It's SummerSlam, and it's coming your way real soon. Ladies and gentlemen, during the break, we got medical staff out here to help Dave Batista, who was just sickeningly destroyed by that chair across the throat, and then all 200 plus pounds of Drew McIntyre coming down across the throat. We understand that Batista has been rushed to a local hospital here in New Orleans, and he's going to be monitored for the rest of the night, ladies and gentlemen. But it is time for us to throw it over to Roz of Film Prediction 816. And this is going to be Candice LeRae versus Dakota Kai.
It feels good to be in a city that never sleeps as we continue the Mae Young Classic with a little bit of a twist, all thanks to our commissioner, Stephanie McMahon, as Charlotte Flair has to sit out due to an injury, all done by Shayna Baszler attacking Charlotte Flair after her match in the Mae Young Classic tournament. Stephanie made a brief announcement letting it be known that there will be 2 more superstars to get that opportunity to go for the vacated Undisputed Championship. And not only that, get a chance to take on Shayna Baszler. As much as Stephanie McMahon wanted to fire her, the tournament must go on. And you fans have voted for Candice LeRae and Dakota Kai to compete here tonight in King of the Ring. One of these ladies will take on Shayna Baszler in the next round. And we've heard from both ladies exclusive footage giving their thoughts on this match. Candice LeRae letting it know that she has been through the bloodiest wars. The opponents have been men and women, so Shayna Baszler doesn't really faze her. And then you have Dakota Kai letting it be known, if there's one thing that I hate, it's bullies. But all Shayna Baszler's gonna be facing is a plenty of kicks. Both strong words coming from both opponents. You fans have voted. I am Roz from Film Production 816. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But right now, we are here live at King of the Ring, and we're ready to continue the Mae Young Classic tournament. One of these lucky ladies is going on to the next round. The crowd here in New Orleans is hyped for this. Hell, I'm hyped for this. Let's get this thing going. It's time for the nitty and gritty. Both ladies lock hands here tonight. Exclusive, ladies and gentlemen, to be a part of King of the Ring. You see Candice putting so much pressure on Dakota here. The ref trying to split this apart a little bit. But now they're going to bring this back on, and then you see Dakota pushing Candice back into the corner. Both of these ladies entering into the WWE here, and I'm loving it. But we need to see a little bit of more action, and now you see Candice twisting up the left arm of Dakota, and now Dakota pushing back that left arm of Candice. Incredible, has the head locked in. Candice LeRae not looking, take no chances. She's been in the ring, the bloodiest, the meanest. She knows what it means and how far to go for gold. Unbelievable now. Ducks out of the way, goes right to the midsection. Candice in control, right hand, shocking. Right to the ribs now. And now Dakota fighting back. Takes down Candice LeRae into the ropes. Here she goes. And drives that knee directly to Candice LeRae here. Dakota here tonight feeling it at King of the Ring. And Candice LeRae with the reversal into the ropes. Unbelievable. And Candice LeRae taking control here. And now has that arm locked in. And just see Dakota trying to fight her way out. Too aggressive here. And slams the arm down. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a twist, all thanks to Stephanie McMahon. To be honest, this match wasn't supposed to happen, but it is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Little bit of a twist. Sorry for what happened to Charlotte Flair. As Stephanie McMahon did say, Shayna Baszler should be fired for her actions. It was cruel. Not classy like to even perform in a ring like that. And right to the midsection, Dakota goes. Right to Candice LeRae. And right to the midsection to Dakota. Knocks her off her feet here. Trying to push herself back up. I think Candice LeRae feels like she has her. And no, Dakota. So much for what she said in that footage of plenty of kicks. Hopefully, Shayna Baszler is watching closely as to see one of these ladies go on to the next round. Oh my God! That's not polite, I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. Dakota coming in force field at King of the Ring. It's about who wants it bad, who wants it more. Dakota in control, ducks underneath. And Candice with the reversal goes right after Dakota as she hangs onto the rope. And kicks out of the ring. Look at Candice. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And the fans can't even believe it as they are out of their seat for this match. Candice is on a rampage here. And she's fired up. She knows how much that this opportunity means. And she's gonna go all the way here tonight at King of the Ring. Heads up to the top rope, looks to land on Dakota. Dakota in trouble. Oh my, what a cross body slam cover. 1, 2. And Dakota kicks out. And Candice can't even believe it. You can tell Candice has blown her A game. She was not taking nobody as a joke. She is here to be serious. Oh my, and there goes Dakota with a kick. Here goes Candice. Candice landing hard onto the mat. Dakota in full effect, ladies and gentlemen, into the ropes. And Candice looks to be fighting out of her way, and she's telling Dakota to bring it in. Walks right into the kicks. Walks right in to the kicks here. Dakota's fired up here. Candice in big trouble here tonight. She is feeling it. Here we go. Coast to coast. Face wash done by Dakota. This has to be it. 1, 2. And Candice kicking out. Candice LeRae not backing down, ladies and gentlemen. What a right hook done by Dakota, and what a suplex. Suplex landing hard on Candice LeRae here. And Candice LeRae gonna fight back. Unbelievable, oh my. This is intense, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, and here goes Candice LeRae and walks right in to Dakota's knee. Diving off the rope, and now here goes Candice. Oh my. Cover. 1, 2. Yes, Dakota goes on to the next round. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, as both ladies were giving it their all. I'm still a little bit shocked. I'm out of my seat for this unbelievable move done by Dakota. Ref getting the countdown on. Dakota makes her way to the next round, ladies and gentlemen, to take on Shayna Baszler. And I hope Baszler was watching, because Dakota is coming.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the stars are out tonight. And we can tell you the official attendance of the show is 18,136 fans. Thank you so much to Roz for that special guest commentary. An unbelievable victory for Dakota Kai. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, the stars are out tonight. And the stars don't shine much brighter than the one and only Ricochet, who we can announce to you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, has officially signed with the WWE and is in negotiations with both Raw and SmackDown. Ricochet on his way to either the blue or the red brands. Massive, massive news, and he's in the crowd tonight enjoying the proceedings here in New Orleans, just like all of us are. And it is time to burn it down! It is time for the second of our championship matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the United States Championship to be defended. And we have a hot crowd, hot action here tonight. This is as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet's on his way, but Seth Rollins is on his way down to the ring. Seth Rollins has found himself inadvertently involved with Elite Sports Management. Of course, we saw during the King of the Ring tournament on Monday Night Raw, we saw Seth Rollins doing battle with Andrade Cien Almas, and it was Chad Gable who got involved in that match, trying to cost Andrade Cien Almas his opportunity, trying to take Almas out of the competition. As we know, it did not work. Seth Rollins leapt from the top rope, took out Chad Gable, but it was enough of a distraction. It was enough to take away the attention of Seth Rollins from the match that he was thrown into the ring and opportunistically delivered a devastating hammerlock DDT by Andrade Cien Almas. And Almas, well, he went on to obviously bigger and better things. But this could all, in a roundabout way, work itself out for Seth Rollins, who's going to go up against one of the most unpopular men on the roster. An extraordinary reception for Chad Gable here tonight, shrouded in boos. And the United States champion coming down here notably alone, as ordered by Shane McMahon on Monday Night Raw. The general manager, of course, he has said Chad Gable is going to do this by himself. There's been too many shenanigans. He's tried to get involved too many times. And you're going to do this alone. But what we have seen from Chad Gable is he is more than capable of doing so. Every single member of Elite Sports Management is capable of doing so. Chad Gable, he took on Johnny Gargano. Yes, it was on home turf. It was at ESM Studios. Yes, I understand that. But it was a fair one-on-one contest, and Chad Gable was able to come out on top. Now, this is not home territory. This is very much Rollins country. New Orleans, well behind Seth Rollins. It's for the United States Championship, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what in-ring competition is all about. One-on-one. Who is the better man? Gable believes it's him. He raises the title aloft, and well, we've already seen one championship change hands here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Could we see a second? It is very possible. It is very viable that Seth Rollins could get the better of Gable tonight. It's for the United States Championship. And we know how much gold means to this organisation, Elite Sports Management. Gable ready. Rollins ready. We are underway. And they link up in the middle of the ring again. It's Chad Gable. He defended the title as recently as a couple of weeks against Roman Reigns, who answered the challenge, taking out, of course, Johnny Gargano. Well, Gargano, he was the first to answer the challenge, but he was taken out by Roman Reigns, and Gable won that match by a count-out, very sneaky. Takes him down with Gable. He has a counter for absolutely everything here. Chad Gable tried to hook him up for a snap suplex and got him too. And Gable's up for this. You know he's up for it. Gable's saying, let's go. Oh, Rollins is more than willing to go. I wouldn't be wasting any time if I was Chad Gable. And look at this here. Seth Rollins stretching him up early, trying to sap the energy. It's Gable hammering away here. And Chad Gable, oh, look at this. Absolutely brilliant counter from Chad Gable. And he is on fire here tonight, but Rollins, he ain't going to stop there. Throws Gable in and now picks him up. Michinoku driver. Seth Rollins ain't playing no games here tonight. That is for sure. And he wants him to his feet now. Chad Gable in some trouble. Oh, looking for the knee. Oh, Rollins just buckled that knee. Rollins just buckled that knee. And now Gable hooks him up, and he's got the ankle lock in. Rollins is touching the rope. He needs to grab the rope though, but Rollins instead breaks it up. Rollins landed awkwardly on that knee. And Gable now, look at this, he's going to try and capitalise on the legs here. Takes him down, and oh no. He kind of buckled both knees, and Gable, he's smart enough and he's good enough to exploit that kind of thing, and that's exactly what he's doing. He saw it. He sees everything. He's an out-and-out pro, is Chad Gable. There's no doubt about it. That is why he was handpicked. There's one thing that you cannot dispute about Elite Sports Management, and that is that they only pick the best. They pick guys who they know that at a stretch, if they have to, they can do it by themselves. We've seen it with Apollo Crews against Shinsuke Nakamura. And we've seen it with Daniel Bryan, who has only done it by himself. And Chad Gable has proved that he can do it as well. And I've always said the same thing. I will never, ever question the in-ring ability of any of these athletes. It's just their motives outside of that and the way that they choose to conduct their business that I don't agree with. You cannot argue with the results, though. It's Chad Gable hammering away on this knee here early on. Seth Rollins went high risk, tried the springboard knee and didn't find it. It did not compute, and Chad Gable, ever since then, has been hammering away on that knee, and he just splashes down on Seth Rollins, now down into the cover, and Rollins kicks out at nothing. You're going to have to do a hell of a lot more than that to burn down the chances of the Architect. Chad Gable finding his rhythm here. He's picking his options early. Seth Rollins with a recovery here and a discus forearm right to the face. Turns the tide of this match immediately. Look at this, Rollins here. Collapses him up against the ropes. Oh, and again, Rollins down onto that knee. To the outside this time. Look at this, going straight after the leg again. And this time it's on the cold, hard concrete of the outside now. Oh no, this is not good. And Gable is really honing in on that knee. And a guy as proficient with submissions as Chad Gable and as good as he is on the ground. And Gable might be looking for a count out here. Again, much like Roman Reigns. And how's the irony of that? Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns go to war for weeks and weeks and weeks after WrestleMania. Seth Rollins is trying to crawl here, trying to get back in the ring, and Rollins gets back in at 7. But yet again, Gable is right back on Rollins, executing the perfect game plan and taking it to the leg of Rollins. Buckled under that attempted springboard knee, and since then, Rollins has not really even been in the match. It's Gable now is going to look to stretch another body part. Why stop at just the legs, he says. He's going to try and take it to the arm as well. And Rollins is being punished here. The part that makes Rollins so dangerous is his ability to hop around the ring. Rollins is, he's fighting from underneath here. He's fighting from underneath. His base has been taken away. But Rollins, that doesn't mean he ain't going to fight. That doesn't mean he ain't going to fight. And Rollins now taking it to Chad Gable. Oh no. To the leg again. To the leg again. And Rollins, no. Rollins stared him down and said, I'm going to come at you. I'm going to do it my way. Sling blade takes down Chad Gable. And now Rollins somewhat gingerly to the top rope. Seth Rollins over for the moonsault. Nails the moonsault. Rollins ain't going to stop there though. Rollins ain't going to stop there. Rolls him through. Oh, what a shot. That's a knockout shot. And Seth Rollins is absolutely firing up here. Trying to bang some feeling back into those injured legs. And Rollins, though, he might have been thinking endgame, but he got cleaned out. He got cleaned out. And now Gable, back to the leg, ankle lock applied. Seth Rollins absolutely screaming in agony. Desperate, he's almost grabbing the referee here. Just trying to claw his way to the ropes. But he can't get there. But Rollins again, fired out, hooked him up. Oh, planted him face first. And Rollins is still fighting. Rollins barely has anything left, but he's still fighting. And he goes to the top rope here. But Gable moved out of the way. And now Gable, suplex, folds him up like an accordion. And Gable's going to go back to work now. Sends him into the corner. And Gable now, what is this? Gable sets him up. Oh no, chaos theory. Got him over. Bridged 1, 2. Gable's got it though. Seth Rollins somehow pulls it out of the fire. And somehow the fire still burns for Seth Rollins. Gable can't quite believe it. Hooks him up, looking for a snap suplex, but Rollins, knee to the top of the head, and a drop kick. And now Gable, all of a sudden Gable is rocked, and Rollins is rolling, and Rollins throws him to the outside of the ring. And Rollins must be just writhing in pain, but he's taking flight as well. Unbelievable contest. Rollins will not die. Rollins will not go away. Seth Rollins hammering away. Oh, another shot. Massive shots to Gable. Rollins just wants to fight him. Just wants to wear him down and then burn him down. Gable in big trouble, but look out, Rollins, oh no, Gable went through, oh no, the leg again on the concrete. The referee, wait a minute, the referee's at a count of 7. Seth Rollins Seth Rollins, he's had the legs worked over. Get there, Seth. Come on. Referee's at a count of 9. Rollins, he's got to make it. He's got to make it. Wait a minute. Did Rollins get in? I thought I heard the referee say 10. No. No. The referee has called it. The referee has said that it was not a 10 count. But wait a minute, what the hell is this now? Paul Heyman, he was barred from ringside. What the hell is he doing here? What the hell is he doing here? Heyman is furious. And Heyman's saying it was a 10 count. Well, I must admit, I thought I heard the referee say 10. But he might not have completed it. He might not quite have completed saying the word 10 and completing the count before Seth Rollins got back in. Heyman is incensed and he is insisting that Chad Gable challenge the call. Heyman's not even meant to be out here. But Gable agrees now. Gable agrees that he challenges the call, but Rollins is back to his feet. Rollins is back to his feet. He picks him up. Surely not! He nails him! End game to Chad Gable! Referee in position! Heyman screaming that he has to get his shoulder up, but he doesn't! Seth Rollins has hijacked the United States Championship! This is the moment of controversy. The referee appears to say almost, I don't think he did upon reflection. I don't think the referee quite said 10. Heyman comes out to dispute it, distracts Chad Gable inadvertently. And look at Paul Heyman here, telling him to get the shoulder up, and he doesn't. Unbelievable. The architect has walked right in to ESM offices, lit a fire, and burned it to the ground. Heyman is absolutely furious with the call from the referee. He thought it was a 10 count. It was enough of a distraction. And we have a new United States champion, but Heyman has just walked backstage absolutely furious. There's the referee. There's the referee that made the call, and Heyman wants to fight him. Heyman's absolutely incensed here. Heyman is just marching right into the office of Shane McMahon here. Furious. What? The referee looking pretty worried here. Shane McMahon saying they're going to take the review under consideration. Heyman's threatened to pull all of the ESM talent from both shows. Of course, we know Daniel Bryan is in the main event. What does he mean by that? Oh my God. Paul Heyman. The hell of a threat. Jeez. Heyman is furious. The referee, understandably feeling pretty uncomfortable. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for even more championship action. It is now time for the Undisputed Era to go toe-to-toe with the Street Profits. Of course, we saw earlier in the night the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, got a massive victory over Finn Balor to open up this opportunity for the Undisputed Era. And they arrive now with pretty good odds, I think, of being able to knock off the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. But tell you what, they were very, very impressive when they defeated the Usos for those championships in that unbelievably chaotic match. And you get the feeling that this match might be just as chaotic. And if it's anything to go by, we're going to see a title change here because we've already seen 2 change hands. One was clean as a whistle, and well, one is shrouded in controversy, and that, of course, is the one we just saw. Paul Heyman absolutely furious. I understand he's still walking around backstage looking for answers. It appeared to be a very, very tight call, but we need to focus in, and hopefully we can get a much more straightforward ending and conclusion to this match. Because these boys, I don't know whether they're going to be nursing hangovers or what, but the Street Profits have certainly been partying it up since they won the Tag Team Championships at Clash of Champions over the Usos. Well, pretty extraordinary. They have barely wrestled, really. They've been preferring, instead of scouting their opponents, to just be sipping on champagne and celebrating all of their success, and you really can't blame them. I mean, 2 young guys in the prime of their life, and they're absolutely on top of the world. But one thing I can guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, is once these 2 men step in to the squared circle, that 20 by 20 ring, and their championship gold is on the line, one thing that I do know about them is that they are all business. They're flashy, they love the fans, but most importantly, they love those tag team championships. And that is what it's all about. That is what you're in this industry for, is to hold championships. And well, the Street Profits, business is real good at the moment. And they are going to dance their way in and try and dance their way out of King of the Ring here in New Orleans. And I tell you what, they call it City That Never Sleeps. Well, these boys are the tag team champions that never sleep. And that is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. Those beautiful tag team championships defended over both Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. And we are ready to go for our 3rd and final championship match. As the referee that was shrouded in controversy in the last match, he's got to butter up and go again. Wonder how distracted he'll be by the fact that Paul Heyman just threatened to fight him backstage, but we are set to go. Tag Team Championships on the line, and we are underway. It's been all about professional wrestling here tonight, a celebration of what we love, ladies and gentlemen. Strip back setting, and just focusing on what is going on in the ring. But I'll tell you what, it's hard to focus on what's going on in the ring when you've got Paul Heyman threatening referees, you've got Triple H threatening Big E Langston, you've got an appearance from Sami Zayn, who appears to have appeared from the wilderness, and cheap shot there from Kyle O'Reilly sends Angelo Dawkins down. O'Reilly, look at this, takes him down. Look at this, just takes him out here. And then the open palm strikes, totally legal. Oh, straight in to an armbar here. Kyle O'Reilly might be looking to put this away here. You can see Montez Ford absolutely desperate on the outside of the ring for his man Angelo Dawkins not to tap out there. And it's very possible that you could tap out in that circumstance. See it all the time in MMA, which of course Kyle O'Reilly is well versed in, and O'Reilly is absolutely hammering away. And this is where I think it can be really difficult for a team like the Street Profits. Oh my God. Because they are all about having fun. Yes, they get their mojo flowing when they're in the ring. But one thing that the Undisputed Era, I think, have in their favor is they are hyper-focused. They are just focused on having gold around their waist, and it could be the deciding factor in this match. Oh, but that could be as well. Just the sheer size of Angelo Dawkins here as he goes to take him out. But look at this. Again, this is how hyper-focused they are. But Dawkins springs straight back up on his feet, but it was enough for Kyle O'Reilly to get out of the way. And again, I'll say it again, hyper-focused, and look at this, the Snapdragon suplex, my goodness me, took him down. And Kyle O'Reilly is a house of fire at the moment, and Now look at this knee right to the gut. Oh, and another one here from Bobby Fish. Picks him up and they get the big man over with a double suplex, and they are right on their game here at the moment. Bobby Fish takes him over. Angelo is in huge amounts of trouble here. Just being stretched by Bobby Fish here. Just being stretched by Bobby Fish. Look at this, just wrenching back on that arm. That is not meant to bend at that angle. Dawkins is in enormous trouble. Oh, he rolls out. Brilliantly done by Angelo Dawkins. He runs in and spears him out of his boots as well. Desperation from Angelo. Now Dawkins needs to try and take control of Bobby Fish. I reckon he should have probably tried to get a tag, because Bobby Fish, you can't even let him 2 inches in the door, let alone right through the door. Bobby Fish taking it to Angelo Dawkins here. Drags him over into enemy territory. Bobby Fish, he knows he's proficient in tag team wrestling. Both of these teams are, but they know that the longer they can isolate Angelo Dawkins, the more chance they have of leaving with the gold here. Undisputed Era got this opportunity through Adam Cole to kick off the show. We've already had 2 title changes already tonight. And look at this, Dawkins. Montez Ford hasn't even been in the ring yet. What is to say? What is to say that tag team champions don't make it a hat trick here tonight of title changes? Look at that shot right across the face again. And Dawkins is desperately trying to make the tag over to Montez Ford, but standing in the way is Kyle O'Reilly yet again. Stomps on the back of the head, and now O'Reilly, look at this, he turns towards his teammate as well, and Kyle O'Reilly is just stretching him up here. Dawkins in huge trouble, and O'Reilly now to the second rope. Oh, down again, and they have just picked him apart. This is clinical tag team wrestling from the Undisputed Era, who are looking to make it a trio of title changes, but Angelo Dawkins saw the opportunity. He saw the opportunity here, holds him in, and now Montez Ford, the House of Fire, oh, with a splash, and now he's going to send him in with a massive clothesline from Dawkins, and now Ford knows that this could be his only opportunity. Massive elbow drop from the top rope. Montez Ford going to look to pick up the pace. He's the only man that hasn't been in the match so far. Ford ducks underneath, over the top. Montez Ford, oh, massive hip toss from Montez Ford. He's feeling it here. Cooking with gas now. And Ford took down Kyle O'Reilly. And another massive elbow drop. And this place has come to life here. Montez Ford up to the top rope again, with just the hottest of tags that you could even imagine. Kyle O'Reilly has been hit with a freight train that is Montez Ford. Massive drop kick down. Kyle O'Reilly doesn't know where he is. And now Montez cooking with gas here, over the top, snapping the neck, and Ford down on the leg, just hammering every single body part that he comes in contact with here. Ford now sent him into the corner. Now loads him up. What is this now? Montez Ford loads him up. Oh no, Kyle O'Reilly. Only just. Oh, look at that brilliant athleticism from O'Reilly. Stops him in his tracks here, much to the dismay of this crowd. And O'Reilly, oh my goodness me, what a combination. Montez Ford, oh, and again. Might be out. He could be out here. And oh, look out! Dawkins though. Dawkins saw the opportunity. And O'Reilly, still rocked from being knocked off the second rope, picked up, and beautiful suplex. From Montez Ford, who in my opinion is undoubtedly the MVP of this team. He's the spark that they rely on. And Ford, beautiful splash. And he ain't going nowhere. Montez Ford is so fired up for this. Single-handedly keeping him in the match. But O'Reilly O'Reilly sent him to the apron, and it's going to bring him in the hard way and try and cut him off again. And that's exactly what he's done. So far, you cannot fault the performance of the Undisputed Era. Tag made to Bobby Fish now. And what is this? Oh no. He's going to pick him up. He's going to pick him up, and a shot and a brain buster. Shot to the temple and a brain buster. Oh, wait a minute. Fish, he saw Angelo Dawkins coming in. But look out. O'Reilly. O'Reilly might break the arm here. O'Reilly might break the arm. Fish saw Dawkins coming into the ring. Wanted to take care of that business first. And now Fish now with a sleeper hold. Sleeper hold here. Sleeper hold on Montez Ford. He may have to go to sleep here. He may have to go to sleep. Ford is struggling. Ford is struggling. Oh, jacks the jaw. Jacks the jaw. Just manages to get out Montez Ford. Wait a minute. Montez rolled him up. Rolled him up. Quick cover. Quick cover. No. Bobby Fish able to kick out. Bobby Fish able to kick out. And now Ford sends Fish off the road, but a massive elbow. A massive elbow from Montez Ford. And now down. No. Fish out of the way. Fish out of the way. Hooked him up. Oh, massive Samoan drop. Massive Samoan drop from Bobby Fish. Shot takes him down. Oh my God. Thunderous kick to the chest. Thunderous kick to the chest. And Fish now sends Montez Ford in. Sends Montez Ford in. This does not look good. If you are Montez Ford, no. That may have shattered the elbow of Montez Ford. And that may shatter the ribs. What a double team from Kyle O'Reilly. And now O'Reilly. O'Reilly. He's got him. He's got him. Guillotine applied. This is what put Luke Gallows away. To send it to the rubber match here tonight between Cole and Balor. And it could be all over here for Montez Ford. But Ford finds out. He ain't willing to let go of the tag team championships that easily. Ford now sends him to the apron. Ford working purely on instinct. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. Powerbomb. Powerbomb to the outside. The ultimate equalizer from Montez Ford. Kyle O'Reilly is done. Kyle O'Reilly is cooked here. Look out. Took him down. Frog splash. Frog splash. 1, 2. Ford stands guard. And they retain. Unbelievable contest. What a match. What a performance. And what a victory for the Street Profits, who prove tonight, they prove it to the world, that they are the real deal. The biggest win in their careers, in my opinion. The Undisputed Era bought it all the way. But the Street Profits will take away the Tag Team Championships. What a contest. Extraordinary match. There's Rey Mysterio. Rey saying he doesn't need the help of Dean Ambrose. Rey wants to continue competing. Well, you feel the tension building between these two men. We know that they'll be facing off at SummerSlam. But what percent will Rey Mysterio be at? That's the question. Oh God. Tommaso Ciampa. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to switch gears yet again, because this man, Rusev, is literally about to fight for his livelihood here in the WWE. It is time for the chaotic gauntlet match set up by Shane McMahon, who has already had his hands full here tonight, and now, well, he'll definitely have his eyes on this one. Rusev coming down to the ring to face I don't even know how many men, but what I do know is that Shane McMahon backstage was having a great deal of difficulty getting people to sign up. Shane McMahon really struggled. I saw him approach a number of people backstage, and I mean a lot of people backstage, of varying spots on the card, varying people, but he really struggled. But who will be first? Oh my God. Well, they don't get much bigger of a challenge, both figuratively and literally, than the Big Show. And this is what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Shane McMahon had a great deal of difficulty finding people who wanted Rusev gone that badly that they were willing to fight him. Shane McMahon very, very unhappy with most of the roster backstage. But I think a lot of the roster are hedging their bets. A lot of the roster are banking on Rusev getting through this, getting a match with Shane McMahon, and destroying Shane McMahon to the point where they don't have to worry about Shane McMahon. That's the mail that I'm getting. But this man, the Big Show, was more than willing to show up here tonight and come out here first and soften up Rusev. Well, he may not even soften him up. He may just take him out right away. But this is number one in Rusev's gauntlet match here, and the Big Show. I think it's pretty clear who they're behind here tonight. And Rusev, oh my God, went straight at the Big Show. He's trying to take the big man down here, but Rusev is getting knocked back here, and he gets taken off his feet straight away by the Big Show. The return of the Big Show here tonight. Oh no, but how long will it be for? That's what you got to be the question. I mean, Rusev's going to try and take him out as quickly as possible. He doesn't know how many opponents are still to come. And he's struggling to take the big man off his feet here. Big Show taking it to Rusev, down to a knee, and then he just smashes him down to the canvas. And this is almost worst case scenario, isn't it? If you're Rusev, sends him in. Oh, look out, Rusev though. Sends him back. Oh, Rusev with a chop. Oh, you can almost feel it here. And Rusev's hammering away on the Big Show, yet to take the big man down. But that didn't last long. And Rusev's telling him all about it. Big Show back up to his feet though. But Rusev again, not getting back here. And Rusev gonna have to try and chop the big man down here. Rusev hammering away. Oh, God. What a shot. And Rusev now with a massive run-up sends the Big Show over the top. And Rusev is feeling it here in New Orleans. Rusev is fired up. And can you blame him? Big Show doesn't see where Rusev is. And Rusev rains down on the back of the neck of the Big Show, taking him off his feet. Oh, and off the post. And Rusev so far, perfect strategy. Take it to the outside of the ring. Do some damage. Get the Big Show out of there as quickly as you can. Rusev now, what is he doing? What the hell is Rusev doing here? Rusev's on the top rope. Rusev's on the top rope. Rusev leaps off. Oh no. Big Show caught him. Big Show caught him. Oh, and slammed him down, taking all the air out of the lungs. And Big Show now sends him off. Look out. Oh my God. Sidewalk slam for the ages. And Big Show might just put this away right now. He might choke Rusev out. He might choke Rusev out here. If Rusev goes to sleep, if Rusev taps out, his career in the WWE is over. But Rusev is going to fight. Rusev is going to fight here. Oh, shot to the Big Show. Gets out of that hole. Now Rusev going to keep fighting here. Trying to chop the big man down. He's got him staggered here. Rusev's got him staggered. And now he's got him into the corner. And Rusev is trying to psych himself up here. And Rusev hammering away on the legs now of the Big Show. Hammering away on the legs of the Big Show. Takes him down into the corner. And Rusev is all kinds of fired up. Just hammering away on the Big Show in the corner. Fighting for his life here, Rusev. Who knows what Shane McMahon has in place? It may not matter. It's the Big Show. Oh, again, just using that power to his advantage. And now the Big Show picks him up like he's absolutely nothing and throws him into the ropes. And the Big Show picks up Rusev. Now going to send him into the corner. Bounces out, and there's a massive super kick on the button. That's it. 1, 2. Rusev's out. No, he just kicks out. My God, that was close. My goodness me, that was close. And shot to the midsection. Rusev stumbles back into the corner. Oh, God. Rusev is hurting. And he's in trouble. Big Show gonna look to deliver the final blow of Rusev's career. No. Rusev got rid of him. And Rusev picked up the Big Show. Oh my God. Rusev picks up the Big Show. Knocks him down. Machka kick. Machka kick to the Big Show. And now Rusev locks it in. Accolade locked in. Gritting the teeth. Big Show in big trouble. Has to tap out. And Rusev is through the first step of the gauntlet. But how much is to come? Rusev just scrapes through against the Big Show. And I thought that was it. Right there. But Rusev delivered a kick of his own. And then locks in the devastating accolade. And the Big Show is forced to make himself exit this match on his own fruition by tapping out to the accolade. And now what is this? Oh my God. Only Lorcan. Oh my God. Only Lorcan is here now. Shane McMahon pulling out all the stops. And Lorcan now. Lorcan with a full head of steam. Shane McMahon digging so deep to try and find anybody who can soften up Rusev. And only Lorcan is about as dangerous as they come. Look at this. Rusev has been softened up. Oh my God. Right across the face again. Lorcan beating the holy hell out of Rusev here. Lorcan goes at him again, but Rusev, with a backbreaker. Man, only Lorcan coming out. And Rusev now gonna deliver some chops of his own here. Oh my God. Welcome to the jungle, Oni. But Oni now hammering away on Rusev. Rusev turned around and the chop from Lorcan sends him in to the ropes, but he sends him to the apron. And now Rusev bringing him in the hard way. Rusev has got to be feeling it here, but not as much as Lorcan will be after this. Oh my God. Powered him down. Absolutely powered him down. And Rusev hammering away on only Lorcan. Now Lorcan. Oh my God. Lorcan lining up Rusev, but Rusev just throws him over his head. Only Lorcan has come in like a house of fire and had already beaten down Rusev after going through the Big Show. is somewhat struggling here. Sends Lorcan in. Oh, God. Shot right to the ribs. Shot right to the ribs. And then he grabs him by the ankles. And look at this. Oh, my God. Just throws him out of the corner. Throws him out of the corner. Does Rusev. And he wants to deliver a couple of receipts. And he screams in the face of Lorcan, who slaps him in the face again. Slaps him in the face again. And only Lorcan might do the unthinkable here. Lorcan's calling him on, but Rusev, Machka kick to Lorcan. Machka kick to Lorcan, who put up a hell of a fight, but you can almost bank on it being all over right here, right now, with the Machka. 1, 2, and that's all she wrote. Only Lorcan. Unbelievable performance. And I said Shane McMahon was struggling, but Rusev has been struggling himself. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, I knew Shane McMahon was struggling, but I didn't know he was struggling this much. Mojo friggin' Rawley. What the hell is this all about? Well, I guess it's all about opportunity. And Mojo Rawley is going to look to take his opportunity here to make a name for himself at the behest of Rusev, and he slides into the ring, but Rusev, wait a minute, Rusev caught him straight away, Machka, it's over, and a record time exit for Mojo Rawley. Well, you're going to have to do way better than that, Shane. Absolutely extraordinary, and Rusev waits for the next opponent. Oh, wait a minute. It's Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon, wait a minute. Shane McMahon is here. Is he part of the Gauntlet or what? Is Shane McMahon even part of the Gauntlet match or what? I guess he makes the rules. And wait a minute, Rusev's hung up here. Wait a minute. Rusev is hung up. Rusev's hung up on the rope. Shane McMahon is surely not going to do this here. Shane McMahon, look out, goes coast to coast. Damn it. He attacked Rusev from behind. And Shane McMahon, I don't even think he was part of it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Shane McMahon hit coast to coast on Rusev. And now Roman Reigns, the ultimate ace up the sleeve of Shane McMahon, is going to come in and ruin the hopes and dreams of Rusev. Wait a minute. Gargano is here. Johnny Wrestling saving the day. Johnny Wrestling saving the day. Johnny Wrestling getting the ultimate revenge. Another shot to Roman Reigns. Johnny Wrestling with the huge assist to Rusev. And he wants to get a front row seat to watch the demise of Roman Reigns. Up and down with a Machka. 1, 2, got him. Rusev gets the match. He gets the match with Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon did everything he could. He hit the coast to coast. Roman Reigns lining him up for a spear. Johnny Gargano interferes at the precise time. Hits not 1, but 2 super kicks to Roman Reigns. And then the Machka from Rusev is the final nail in the coffin of Reigns and the Gauntlet. But my goodness me, could that be the final nail in Shane McMahon's coffin? Rusev gets the match with McMahon. Sometimes the best laid plans are foiled. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget that if you sign up as a mid-carder or above on Patreon, you can get early access to every single video, including pay-per-views, and also be part of the Murph's Elite by hitting the join button, and you get a sub badge, access to the Discord server, as well as special emotes. So just a couple of ways you can support the channel and get rewarded in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, we're set for the main event of the evening, but apparently we have well, in my opinion, an unwanted guest. But it is the World Heavyweight Champion, Apollo Crews. It's definitely not what I want. We don't need any life lessons from Apollo Crews. Is this a serious segment on the show right now? We're set for one of the biggest main events. Uh-oh! Oh! Well, from one champion to a real champion, Kevin Owens has stormed out here, and Kevin Owens seems to have heard enough. And Owens has some advice for Crews. I can't wait to hear this. Oh, well, there you go. There's all the advice you need. Shut your mouth. And now Owens, the two champions of both brands, are going toe-to-toe here in New Orleans. Where else could you see this? Where else could you see this? Apollo Crews picks up Owens. Oh! Took him down. It's on for young and old here. Crews hammering away on Kevin Owens here. But Owens, Owens with a reversal. Owens with a reversal. Do it, Kevin. Do it, yes. Yes. Pop-up powerbomb. Pop-up powerbomb to Apollo Crews. And that's what you get for running your mouth. Thank you so much, Kevin Owens. Apollo Crews laid out the middle of the ring. This place absolutely on your feet. And I absolutely love it. That's what I wanted to see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Surely not. Surely not. Is it gonna happen right now? Is it gonna happen right now? Crews looks like he's in disbelief. Cole. Adam Cole! Adam Cole is here! Adam Cole is here! Adam Cole's gonna do it! Adam Cole's gonna do it! Crews is down! Crews is desperate! He's trying to crawl out of the ring! Cole drops the briefcase! Cole drops the briefcase! Cole is gonna finish him on first! All you gotta do is grab the briefcase, Adam, and cash it in! He hit the last call. Wait a minute. Daniel Bryan. Oh. Daniel Bryan out of the crowd. Saves the day for Elite Sports Management. Crews desperately trying to get to his feet here. Daniel Bryan just saved the day for Apollo Crews. Unbelievable. Daniel Bryan, on the cusp of one of the biggest matches of his career, has come out and saved the day. And in my opinion, Daniel Bryan has now fully bought in to the message of Elite Sports Management. Extraordinary scenes, ladies and gentlemen. But it is now time for the main event of the evening. It's time for the final of the King of the Ring. Unbelievable scenes all night, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most combustible pay-per-views we've ever seen. But it is now time to settle it in the ring. And it's usually a numbers game with Elite Sports Management. It was shown just then. But now, for the main event here, the numbers are even because Zelina Vega, the associate of Andrade Cien Almas, the woman behind the man, she is out here representing her client, and she has been so influential throughout this whole experience of the King of the Ring. I would say she's one of the deciding factors that has seen Andrade Cien Almas through to this point. And the irony of this whole situation, ladies and gentlemen, is that Elite Sports Management did not want this man in. They did not want this man to be in this position. But guess what? He is. And the irony is just this. He's up against Elite Sports Management in the final. He turned them down. He said no to every single contract offer that they offered. And Andrade Cien Almas is a self-made man. And look at Zelina Vega going straight over and standing next to Daniel Bryan. But ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. It's the final of the King of the Ring. It's about so much more than brand warfare. Here is the tale of the tape. Bryan stands 5'8", Almas 5'9". They both weigh exactly the same. The experience advantage slightly goes to Bryan, and the age is in the favour of Andrade Cien Almas, but almost every single thing else is identical. It's all on the line. Who will be crowned king? We are underway, ladies and gentlemen. They tie up in the middle of the ring, aggressive as you'd like. Daniel Bryan has become a wrestling machine, and as we just saw, he has now become a company man by saving the bacon of Apollo Crews. But this is nowhere to run now. There is no one here to save Daniel Bryan. It is all about professional wrestling. It has been all night, ladies and gentlemen, and it culminates with a professional wrestling clinic between two of the very blessed on planet Earth. Daniel Bryan, though, with a switch here, takes the hammerlock as we zero in on the action, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about wrestling. And Bryan, look at this, took him down. Oh, look at that beautiful double leg takedown from Daniel Bryan. And the hammer fist right to the face of Andrade Cien Almas. Huge main event. Oh, God, what a chop. And Bryan has lighted him up early here. But Almas is going to fire back with 2 or 3 of his own here. And Almas sends him in, but Bryan, he's done his homework here. Bryan knows what Almas is all about, and there's a drop kick right to the face, and Bryan building a full head of steam in the early going. My God, hardly the preparation Bryan would have expected for this match, saving Apollo Crews from a cash-in from Adam Cole. But that is all part of the shift in the personality of Daniel Bryan. He was reluctant at the start, but now it appears he has fully bought into the message after seeing the results. And that is what I've always said. I always say the same thing. It's the results-driven business, and Elite Sports Management have impeccable results. Maybe the tide is turning a little bit with that result with Seth Rollins, but it was shrouded in controversy. Look at this, oh, Bryan, what a brilliant counter. And this guy is on another level wrestling-wise. Takes the arm, controls the arm. Unbelievable counter from Daniel Bryan. Now he hooks him up, takes the legs up, and oh, look at that. Beautiful from Andrade Cien Almas. And Almas wants all of Bryan. Anything you can do, I can do better, sir. As Almas hammers away on Daniel Bryan, drawing a cringe from Eric Bischoff, staring across from the woman who he believes has stunted the growth of Elite Sports Management by standing in the way of Andrade Cien Almas. signing a contract with him, and Almas is cooking here. You can tell he's a big-time player. You can tell he thrives in this situation, does Almas. This is what he's all about. He's all about getting to these big moments and capitalizing. Almas now taking his time. This is almost Daniel Bryan-like. Picking his spot here and chopping the hell out of the chest of Daniel Bryan. Oh, look out, Bryan. Oh, my God. Look at this combination from Daniel Bryan taking him off his feet. And Daniel Bryan straight away, going at Almas. Look at this. Oh, my God. He takes him over to the corner of Eric Bischoff as well. And Bryan just staring at Zelina Vega. Well, he just bends her client in half with this dragon sleeper here, but Almas able to get out. Oh, shot to the back there from Almas. Brilliant counter from Andrade Cien Almas. And now Almas hooks up Bryan and gets him over and creates some separation. Key to this match will be separation and trying to put your opponent away any way you can. And now Almas now with an armbar. They're trading submissions here. Oh, but Bryan's so adept on the ground. Oh, look at these ground strikes here from Daniel Bryan. He would have done all his homework. You can bet your bottom dollar. Oh my God. And Bryan going straight after those chops. But Almas fires back again. Both of their chests are going to be mincemeat, and Almas stacked him up. And Daniel Bryan holding his head. We know his history with concussions. It almost cost him his career, but it was saved. It was saved by Elite Sports Management. He gets out of the way of that one. And now Bryan hooks him up. Oh, beautiful suplex. What an exchange from both of these men right there. And Bryan down onto the arm, straight back to work. Straight back to work. And now Bryan, look at this here. Bryan, oh God. Slamming Almas's head off the canvas. And Daniel Bryan is a vicious, calculating wrestling machine. Oh, these chops are just sickening to hear. And Bryan now wrestles him through the roots, and oh God. This is the pace Bryan thrives under. This is exactly where Bryan wants to be in this match. Who is going to go on and main event SummerSlam? Will it be Bryan? Will it be Almas? Either way, it's going to be a hell of a match. And oh, look at this. Now Bryan controlling the arm. Look at how he does this. It's perfect. Cannot fault the strategy of Daniel Bryan. You can hear the garbage being spewed by Eric Bischoff at ringside. Now Bryan. Oh, look at this here. Look at this going to work here. Oh my God. How must that feel? Just ripping that knee right out of its socket. The cartilage would be just tearing as we speak. Bryan going straight after the leg again, and he's just working him over. Look at Zelina Vega, so concerned. But she knows how important this is. Bryan again, not again here. Bryan really working away here. This is what he does. He's unrelenting. He did it to every single opponent on the SmackDown side. He's just doing it again here, and look at this, stretching him down. Look at Bischoff enjoying this. Zelina Vega knows that her man is in big, big trouble here. I wonder if there's any part of either of these two that regrets their decision after seeing the success of Daniel Bryan, Apollo Crews, Chad Gable, that maybe they made the wrong decision. It doesn't appear so, as Almas trying to get himself fired up here, and here he comes. We've seen this before. The shroud of forearms, the forearms directly to the skull of Daniel Bryan. There's no refuting it. He's one of the best in the world, and he's going to show it right here. Two more, collapses Daniel Bryan down, and now Almas going to go all the way to the top. Up, no, miss, didn't miss at all. We've seen it so many times. Andrade Cien Almas is cooking here. He's going to go all the way to the top now, Almas too. Almas all the way to the top. Massive Stardust press. Stardust press on the button. It's over. One. He's going to go and headline SummerSlam. Bryan gets the shoulder up. Crowd on their feet. They have been the whole match. It doesn't take much for someone the caliber of Andrade Cien Almas to pick you apart, and that is what he's doing. Such a devastating moveset. Takes him into the corner, and another chop, and Almas is going to line him up here for the double knees. The double knees right to the head of Daniel Bryan. It's over. Bryan hasn't moved. Oh my God. Bryan was totally limp, and he must have just come to. He must have just come to at the tightest of 2.9s. Bryan is desperate here. Bryan is out on his feet. He's trying to drag himself up. He's a fighter. We know that. That's just his default setting. Bryan, though, with a reversal. Bryan with a knee. He pulls it out at the clutch moment. Bryan with a devastating knee right off the forehead. It's over. Almas kicks out. Gut check time now. Gut check time now. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. And Bryan says he's going to put him away, but Almas has different ideas. Bryan fires back, and Bryan just throwing wildly here. My goodness me. Bryan is on another level. Look at this. Forearms here. Forearm after forearm. And Bryan, oh my God, with a chop. The final chop sent him to the outside of the ring, and Bryan's going to follow. Unbelievable. Hard-hitting contest. This is what the King of the Ring's all about. Stripping it back and getting back to what we all love, and that's professional wrestling. Bryan now. Oh, God. Another chop here. Bryan is just hammering away on Almas here. He's rocked. The striking has been off the charts, but Almas with a reversal. Almas with a reversal here. Sends Bryan off. Oh, my God, what an elbow. Clutch elbow. Absolutely clutch elbow from Almas. Sends him into the corner. And Almas with a knee. And Almas with a knee here. Almas is cooking here. He's building some momentum. The crowd's coming to life. Oh my God. Leg drop off the back of the head again. Leg drop off the back of the head again. Shades of Guerrero as well. Shades of the late great Eddie Guerrero. And he's going to try and bury Bryan here. Bryan now in trouble, in trouble. Hammerlock DDT, Hammerlock DDT. It's all over, it's all over. 1, 2, hang on a second, wait a minute. God damn it, it's over. Eric Bischoff just put Daniel Bryan's leg on the rope. Bischoff just put Daniel Bryan's leg on the rope and saved the damn match. And now Almas sends Bryan to the outside, who's rocked. He's got nothing left, but Almas sure as hell does. Oh my God. Bischoff is beside himself. Almas wants more. Almas ain't gonna go away. Almas sends Bryan back in the ring. Bischoff so concerned here. And why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be? Bryan is on the rack here. Almas has him exactly where he wants him. He's just hammering on the head. Really testing out the head and neck. And look at Bischoff. Bischoff is absolutely beside himself. It's gut check time for both men. And Almas appears to have a hell of a lot more guts than Daniel Bryan right now. He's hammering away on Bryan. Sends him to the outside. Almas now on the outside. Oh, Bryan fired back though. Bryan fired back with a shot of his own. And here comes Daniel Bryan again. We know he's got all the fight in the world. We know he's one of the best in the world. But they're both showing it here tonight. Almas fights back. Almas fights back again. Rolls Bryan through. Bryan's out. Oh my God. Another shot to the temple. Eric Bischoff knows his man's in huge trouble here. He sends him over into the corner. And now he's going to go to the high red district here. Bryan, another shot to the head. Bryan being tested to the absolute nth degree here. Bryan up and down. My God. Superplex on the button. Superplex on the button. And now Almas gets him up to his feet, but Bryan shoves him off. Bryan ain't gonna go away like that. Bryan, gut check. Gut check again. It's another clutch suplex from Bryan. And Bryan now. Bryan is stalking Almas. He won't go away. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Almas is in trouble. Almas is in trouble. Cattle mutilation. Cattle mutilation is locked in. No one has escaped. No one. Everybody taps or they go to sleep. Almas is gonna need to find it deep within his soul, deep within himself to try and get out. Almas is fighting here. Almas is fighting here. And he gets out. Almas turns him around. What is this? Almas has him up. Almas has him up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Almas caught him. German suplex from hell. And now Almas picks him up, plants him down with a cutter. This place is absolutely crazy right now. Almas backs up with whatever he's got left. Points out Bryan. What is he thinking here? You can't possibly have anything left. Oh my God. What a shot. The final shot to Bryan 2. Almas going to SummerSlam. No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh my God. Andrade Cien Almas trying to take out Bryan, but Bryan has still got some fight left. Knocks him down with a shot, and Bryan now. Oh no. LeBell lock. The LeBell lock is in. Formerly the Yes lock, but the Yes movement died when he signed with the devil himself. And now Bryan is looking to become the devil himself and go on and main event SummerSlam under the guise of Elite Sports Management. Almas is gonna have to give it up. The LeBell lock is too much, but Almas broke the clasp of Bryan. Yet again, Almas fights out, finds a way somehow to fight out, sends Bryan in. Oh my God, Bannerang! Oh my God, he nailed Bryan 2. Almas, no, oh my God. It's an instant classic. Almas has no idea what else to do. What else can you do? Bryan won't die. Almas won't die. It's just a battle of attrition. Bryan calling him on, and Almas delivers a shot. Bryan again. Oh my God. Bryan going to that other level. He's going to that other level that we knew he had. Daniel Bryan. Oh my God, what a shot. Bryan hooks the arms. Oh, buried him. Oh my God, Bryan held on. Bryan held on to the arms. Cattle mutilation for a second time. Cattle mutilation for a second time. Almas can't have anything left. He can't have anything left. He has to tap to live, to fight another day. Daniel Bryan wins. You cannot, you will not take anything away from either of these men, ladies and gentlemen. But it was this moment that cost Andrade Cien Almas everything. He fought, but Daniel Bryan was able to thwart. Second cattle mutilation is what does it for Daniel Bryan. Ladies and gentlemen, the conclusion of what has been an epic tournament ends with Daniel Bryan being crowned the King of the Ring. And Daniel Bryan has fully bought in. And what is this? For God's sake. Daniel Bryan has become everything he hated. But Daniel Bryan is going to SummerSlam.